Hey my friends, how you doing? Welcome to my blog here. Welcome to my blog post. You may have just got my email. You may have just saw this post on Facebook, or you came across this post just being out there searching my name, just kind of seeing who am I and what am I about. And in this post here, and what I really wanted to emphasize with you guys is setting achievable goals. When I first got involved in the industry of network marketing, and when I first started setting goals, I was setting goals that were ridiculous. I was setting goals that truly weren't achievable in a short time period. I'm going to get into this at a deeper level, but I was setting goals that were, I want to make $1 million within my first year. I want to make, $2 million my second year. I wanted to buy this and buy that and have this and have that, or, you know what I'm saying? It was just I was dreaming. It was a big dream, and there's nothing wrong with having a dream and a vision, but in order to reach that final dream, or that vision you have, that destination where it's not having those things that makes you happy, but knowing that you put the work in and you've achieved those things, it's a great feeling. And what I learned very quickly was how to set achievable goals and how to reach achievable goals. See, there's a big misconception out there with just, if you're going to write down some goal, it's going to happen, and that's totally incorrect. I mean, if you were to think that by writing goals you're going to reach them, that's completely being naive. And I'm sorry to be very straightforward, but that's how it is. And when I sat down and wrote my goals, I thought my goals would be accomplished by me not doing any work. Well, what happens is, in order to reach these goals, in order to get to the next level, you need to put the work in. And the secret to achieving goals is creating habitual activities on a day-to-day basis. Let me repeat that: creating habitual activities on a day-to-day basis. Now, habitual activity, especially if we're building a business, any type of business, it might be marketing, it might be being on the phone, it might be creating relationships, but particular to our industry of network marketing and online lead generation, it's very important that we are actively every day doing a certain activities that's pushing us forward, that's getting us to the next goal. So when I started rewriting my goals, I started to write daily, bi-weekly, weekly, monthly, semi-monthly, however, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 12-month goals. And what happened was I started to see a pattern. I started to see a pattern in my habits. I started to see a pattern in how I was achieving each of those goals. I mean, there's no better feeling to wake up in the morning and by the end of the day you had 10 tasks to do, and each of them are crossed off, yet you were able to do 3 more without spending 15 hours behind a computer, without spending days and days of just trying to figure out how to get these tasks done. And the reason why I'm able to produce and we're able to get things done, and the reason why top earners in this industry are able to get things done, is because of our habits. We have one of the most powerful daily habits, but when I first got started, I didn't have habits. I had the worst habits. I was waking up at 11 o'clock. I thought I owned this home-based business, and I didn't have to put the work in, and things would fall in place, and I was following The Secret and the law of attraction and yada yada yada. I was doing all this stuff, but there was no money. Very important. And I wasn't growing. I mean, I was just kind of in this cloud of dream. But once I started to realize, okay, I need to go out there and figure this out. How do I really get to the next level? How do I start achieving these small and medium-sized goals in my life? And what happened was I started to create habits. I started to create activities on a day-to-day basis that would allow me to achieve my goals, whether it was a big goal or a small goal, but I was able to achieve my goals. I remember within 1 year I wrote down that I wanted to buy a brand new BMW 7 Series, and within 1 year of writing that goal, I was able actually to walk into the dealership and pay cash for this car. Now, it wasn't a $80,000 car, it was a $20,000 car, but I was able to walk in and pay cash for this car. And the reason I was able to do it is because I put the work in. I had habits that were consistently producing results. I had small goals that led to that final goal. See, the big goal was to buy that car, right? I always wanted this car, and it was one thing that I needed at the time as well. But in order to get to that goal within 1 year, 12 months, that was my 12-month goal. I had 6-month goals, 3-month goal, 1-month goal, weekly goals, and I was hitting all the goals. I was hitting my daily goals, I was hitting my my weekly, my semi-weekly, my bi-weekly, however you want to break it down, I was hitting those goals because of my habits. So in order to, be able to achieve goals, be able to create success, be able to put things together and finally reach that final big goal, right, is about habits. And Mark Yarnell, a personal mentor of mine, I've never physically worked with him, but I bought all his books, his courses, and CDs, and I highly recommend you pick up the Lotus Code. The Lotus Code talks about habitual activities in the industry of network marketing. The only reason people make money in this industry is because they create the habits of production. They create the habits that produce results, that produce distributors, that produce money in the bank. That's what gets people to the next level. So thank you guys very much for watching this video. I just wanted to really kind of tap in there and let you know that just by simply writing a goal is not going to get you. You got to break that goal down. What's it going to take to make this goal achievable? What are some smaller, goals within that goal that I can accomplish at a good, steady pace while creating habits that will allow me to reach the big goals? So once again, my friends, thank you very much. Best of luck to you guys. Retweet this, share this on Facebook, show some love. Take care. Bye-bye.